decree.
Take me up there. Since you are determined,